Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and today I am playing the Nether, and this game is developed by Phosphorus Game Studio. And to basically give you an idea what this game's about, it is basically in the same genre as DayZ and Infestation Survivor Stories, formerly known as the DayZ. And yeah, it is one of those type of games. Survival, first person, post-apocalyptic with some sort of undead, demonomic creatures that chase after you and so on, and hunger and thirst, and yeah, whole bunch of awesome basically. Now, this game was just released. There was some issues on launch day and I wasn't able to play. However, now that I can get on, I'm bit under the weather, so you may hear that in my voice. I apologise for that. Also, there's a whopping great big storm moving in, so I'm hoping it doesn't sort of, fry my computer or cut power, so I end up, stopping halfway through this video and have to, pick it up later on, and who knows what will happen. But anyway, the Nether. Now, before I do anything in this game, before I show you anything, a little bit of a disclaimer. Now, there's been tons of rumours going around at the moment that this is made by the same company as the DayZ. To be honest, I don't entirely know. But a lot of people have just already jumped on it saying this is basically a DayZ clone. I don't know how true that is. I've never played the DayZ. So, without that knowledge, I cannot tell you. And I've been watching some streams, and to me, this game, it's very PvP heavy. That's basically what it boils down to at the end of the day. All the monsters, the undead, the zombies, the demons, they're basically just a byproduct of the game. You don't really pay them much attention. Now, the way I'm entering this, at least from what I've seen so far, it may be wrong of me to do so, but I am basically entering this with the same mindset as I would have if I was playing Wasteland. For those that don't know, Wasteland is a game type for Armour 2 and Armour 3. It's essentially in the same vein as DayZ, but without the zombies. And you can build bases, but base building is not in this. But essentially, you go in, you go find a weapon, and you go hunt down other players. And from what I've seen in the various streams, the amount of weapons you can pick up, they're pretty common, so that's why I've got this opinion already formed, which isn't really, a good thing to have before you even play a game, but I like Wasteland, so if that is the case, I'm going to enjoy this game. But either way, we're going to check this out and see what it's like. Now, before I show you anything on this page, we'll go for the settings first. Settings are kind of basic, and take note, there's a lot of settings which are not listed here. You have to edit in the config. This game is, in beta, so that will be changed in the future. I haven't been able to find the volume control, so I apologise if you have a hard time hearing me. And for that reason, I'm going to avoid talking when I'm fighting, or there's a lot of loud things going on, because as I said, I cannot change it, and as I said, I'm under the weather, so I can't raise my voice that much, so I can't shout over it. But yeah, settings are fairly basic. I've got everything maxed out as much as possible. I've turned motion blur off, because who likes motion blur really? Detail is set to high, anti-aliasing, resolution, and so on. Now we'll go to the items page quickly. Now, I guess I'm starting off with a melee weapon, a knife. And over here you've got your sort of global inventory, and as from what okay, so looking at this is our backpack, this is our inventory that we carry around, where our items will go in, and as far as I know is if you die you will lose that. Here is our global inventory, which is split between all characters that you can make. I believe there's about 4 or 5 slots. So if I put, say, an axe in here, I can pick it up on a different character. And anything in the global inventory will not drop when you die. So that's worth pointing out. Then we've got the marketplace here. Now, there was a video floating around which was basically saying that it's pay to win. Now, that wasn't the case. That was, alpha footage of the game. And since then it's been changed. So basically this green dollar sign here is basically your in-game currency, money that you can go pick up, from looting creatures or finding in the world. And then you have this sort of gold sign, which is basically a gold coin, and what that is paid currency $5 gets you, you know, 5 coins, whatever the currency ratio is going to be. But yeah, basically this is just for cosmetic items as far as I've seen when scrolling through this. This is just for various hats, helmets, and that's all it's been. I haven't seen anything else. We've got some masks here. Some nice masks actually. We got, you know, Spawn, Boba Fett, Deadpool, Wolverine, you know, some nice masks there. Then we scroll down to the bottom, you know, we've got some weapons and a large backpack, which you buy with in-game currency. You don't buy it with paid currency. So if you had that in your head at all, that isn't the case. It's not pay to win at the moment. It may change in future, then at which point, you know, we can grab our pitchforks and jump on the old bandwagon. But until then, I'm going to give this game a fair chance. So okay, I've got my character here, and I can sort of, you know, change him up a little bit. There's Urban Warrior 1 and 2 here. I'm assuming it's just different body types. One's a little bit skinnier. Looks it anyway. Actually, I don't think that is the case. I think it's just a different style of clothing. I kind of like this look, so I'm going to go ahead and... There we go, we've got different coloured shirts, and I actually like the red one, and different kind of pants. I'll go with the jeans. Now we do have a bit of a skill point system here. I've got no skill points to invest, and it doesn't actually tell me what any of these do. I imagine I'll find out later on. But yeah, it's 4 character slots, and yeah. With that in mind, I'm going to jump into the world. Now this is with all the settings maxed out at the moment. It looks pretty nice. So it has saved my stuff from earlier. I have been on this character a quick run around, you know, just graphic settings, and I was able to find some crisps and some ammo. But that's it, that's all I've got. Now you start off with this knife normally. Now there is push to talk. Well, there is voice over IP in this game. Now the only thing is, I don't know if it's always on or if it's push to talk. Someone told me it was push to talk, and I hope that is the case, because while I'm commentating this video, people are going to be hearing me and know where I am. Now I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm just going to kill players outright. I'm going to treat it a bit like I did in DayZ. If I can avoid them, I'll leave them be. But if I get killed enough, I'll just go, you know, Rambo on everyone and kill everyone I come across. So it's a bit dark in here, nothing really here. So the enemies in this game, I thought I saw something move then. The enemies in this game are basically demons. They're like demon spawn. They're called the Nether. That's basically where the name comes from. And they're essentially nasty looking demons. Can't really explain it any more than that. That's what they are, the demons. So with that in mind, they are not zombies. Okay. So I'm on a rooftop here, that's kind of cool. Now, one of the things I will say that drew me to this game is that it's set in a urban city. I think it's loosely based on Chicago, but not enough post-apocalyptic games use cities, because I mean it's, you know, heavy on the system. You can't just have a ton of buildings that you can enter. But this game's managed to do something with a city, and hey, you know, I'm all for that. And one thing I immediately like, which I just want to draw attention to, is the fact that the roads, the highways, are jam-packed with cars, because that would happen. There'd be a massive traffic jam if any sort of disaster happened, and in most sort of games you play based on this, you know, the highways are always completely empty. You know, that isn't the case. It would be like this. There'll be just massive build-ups. So that's just something I actually like about this game. It's a little personal thing. But, let's continue. I don't actually see anything up on this roof. I'll just have a quick look around. I haven't seen any enemies. I believe there's about 20 odd players, probably more on here. In fact, look through the chat box. Yeah, there's a few. As I said, I haven't decided how I'm going to deal with players yet. Some smoke over there. I never like the idea of just killing people outright. I do like to work together with people, but at the same time I don't trust anyone, so after playing DayZ, I know it's best to shoot first, ask questions later, because you'll survive longer. And I know a lot of people hate that, but that's what it's turned into. So, but I will give people a chance if possible. Oh, fell off there somehow. Didn't take too much damage. Well, didn't take any damage. So I don't like how that chat box keeps popping up. I'm not sure how to turn it off. But let's keep looking around. There's a gas station here. Oh, can't go inside. I think I just heard someone. I'm not sure what I was reading there. I keep hearing weird ambient noises which are kind of freaking me out because it's making me look all over the place. I kind of want to come face to face with one of the Nether, just get it out of the way, so I'm prepared for the next time. Like I said, I've been watching some streams, so I know what to expect somewhat. I know that they can teleport, so when you're fighting them, they'll be jumping all over the place. And as I said, there's no settings on there, and I have changed the config a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's actually taking effect, like the input, for instance. I tend to have a really low sensitivity when playing a game, and this is fairly high for me, so I'm not really used to it. So right now I'm just sort of, you know, looking around, seeing what I can see. One thing that I am curious about though is that draw distance can be set by the player for their computer. Now, I've set mine to 4, which is the max I guess, but if someone's playing with a, you know, lower quality computer set to low or medium, does that mean I will be able to see them before they can see me? Oh, there's a Nether. Has he seen me? I don't think he has, but I think we should go pop my Nether cherry. Okay, maybe that'll be good. Come on then, sunshine. Looks kind of grotesque. Wow, I'm getting... I just got hit from the side there, but there wasn't actually anything near me. Could be a bit of that was fairly easy. And apparently I've leveled... Well, that wasn't the only one out here. I don't see anything. I'm going to quickly check my skill tree. Hopefully this wasn't a bad idea. Alright, so I've got 3 stat points. I have no idea what any of these do, so investing in them is kind of... Oh, I don't know what I'm investing in, so maybe I'll put a couple of points in melee. Actually, I don't want that point. Can I take it out? No, I cannot, so that was a bad mistake to slip. I'm pretty sure I just clicked strength there and it went down here. Oh well. Beta is beta. Or beta, depending where you're from. I hear another one around, and that did a little bit of damage to me. For some reason they use the health system rather than, like, you know, 100 HP or 100%, they use like 1000 HP. And a little bit odd for me, but I can understand why they do it. You know, you'll see more effects, you'll see your health going down slower and slower. But have I got a map? Yes, I do. Okay, so I've been over in this tiny area according to the map, and it's actually been pretty damn big. There is a safe haven in the centre. Wow, I could go over here too. Okay, this map is actually pretty huge. Because of all the area I've walked around over here in Westview, it's only a tiny, tiny part. Well, while I'm here, let's go see what that smoke is. It could be a campfire, I'm not sure. I'll do a bit of exploring, see if I can find me any loot. Like DayZ, I imagine this game will be somewhat slow paced. When the action comes, it'll be just quick and fast, and over in the blink of an eye, and then the rest of the time spent walking around. Now to me, I don't mind that, I like survival games. But if you're watching this video, just some forewarning, that's what it's going to be about. Let's have a look. Now, I deliberately didn't pick a server with a lot of players on at the moment. I think the player limit's like 64, but I just wanted to sort of get in game, get a feel for it, have a little bit of a look around. So keep that in mind. I probably won't run into too many players, and if there are any players, they'll probably be on the main island. I'm just kind of, I mean, there's nothing up here, but I'm kind of impressed that I can come up to the top of this building. It's kind of nice. Pretty sure there's smoke below me. Yeah, there is. So if I jump off here, okay. So I found some ammo. A little tent, can't use it. Oh, 2 crowbars. Now I know this game may, come down to the loot hoarding, but like I said, you get a global inventory, but apparently you cannot use your global inventory unless you're in the safe zone. So the safe zone may be camped, it may not, I don't know. But oh, there we go, nice little crow. Yes! Come get throw-owned. Okay. So I can get down there without taking any damage. So I'm not entirely sure how I recover my health. I imagine there's medkits or food. Now I've got this crowbar, I feel like I can take on the world, so I want to find another Nether to fight. There are guns in this game. One of my biggest... someone's shooting at me. Alright, let's get away from here. I know they say don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm not sure what they think about crowbars though. I'm pretty sure it's in the same sort of pool. A lot of shots going off there. Now I believe that you can hover over a player and see their nameplates, and that's kind of a big issue at the moment, and people are, complaining about it, and hopefully the devs will take notice and change it, because you shouldn't be able to see people at a distance, and have their nameplate pop up. Kind of ruins the element of surprise. Huh, if I hold down and sprint, it actually moves me without me picking a direction. Okay, so I'm here. I need to go across this bridge, so there should be a bridge. Bugger, it's this way. Back where I was being shot from. There's no leaning around the corners. There isn't a walk key either, which is really weird. That's 2 different players shooting each other. They don't sound too friendly. Someone's just been killed, the guy with the bigger gun. I think he's just picked up his weapons right now. I want to get across that bridge. But I feel like I should go after this guy. I'm not really hearing their footsteps, so I'm assuming they can't hear me too much. There he is. Ow. That hurt big time. Ah, he got me. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of hope they change is that when he was backpedaling, he was going at a fairly fast speed. I didn't actually try that out myself, but if you could essentially just backpedal from someone while firing at that speed, it's kind of, Not very good balance, but anyway, let's hop back in. This is what the server screen looks like at the moment. Very basic, but down here you can see the amount of players. It says it's 0, but it's actually out of 64. We'll join this really populated server. Get my ass kicked pretty quickly again. But yeah, like I said, my input isn't actually set properly yet, so my sensitivity is kind of all over the place, so I can't really aim as well as I would normally would. And one of the weirdest things that I'm seeing at the moment is every time I take damage it keeps pointing to the right hand side of the screen. Now I don't know if that's lag or if it's just a bug with the damage indicator, because that's throwing me off. You know, when I take damage from that side I'll look to that side, but yeah. So basically my character here, he's got nothing left after that. Quick look in his inventory, no, just a knife and all that. So okay, where am I on the map? I'm actually on this lakeside. I suppose this is called lakeside, this whole area. I'm not even sure. And actually, you know what? This I'm right by a bridge to get to that bigger place. I wonder if it's blocked, because I'm not seeing any like addresses or anything on there, so it might just be. It might not even be accessible at the moment. Might be somewhere where they're planning on expanding. Who knows? I like how when you walk through, areas with water, you leave puddles. That's kind of cool. It's cool. I'm having a hard time finding weapons and items though. I watched some people streaming, straight away. Walk around the corner, bam, there's an assault rifle, and bam, there's a sniper rifle, and then me. Can't find bugger all. Except a box of ammo. Oh, and some shotgun shells. At least they're kind of flashy, so you sort of know what you're looking for. I keep looking for the shells, expecting to be able to pick something up, but since it glows like that, I'm going to just assume. Jesus Christ. I don't see it. There it is. Oh my god, I can't aim. Oh. I will say I am terrible at this, but holy crap, my sensitivity needs to be lowered. That's on me, that is. Oh dear. No, I'm not doing too good at the moment. I want to find a gun and see how the gunplay feels. He was shooting me a couple of times, he could have been lagging, I'm not entirely sure. But let's hop back into it and see what we can do. I hit him a couple of times with a knife, but what was that? Not sure. Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, my sensitivity is way too quick. Trying to do this. I need to do a really small turn. I'm not used to that. I play with low sensitivity. I do big turn, big mouse movements to turn around. So, okay, I'm back over here again. I haven't actually seen that much of the Nether. Very rare sort of creature here, I guess. In DayZ, you'd always find zombies in the urban areas. A lot of them, they're pretty easy to come by. Thing is, when there never is close by, you hear it first. But yeah, I just want to point out that, yeah, like that, you'll hear it first. Oh, just spamming. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Yeah, sit down. Quickly have another look at my character upgrade page and maybe do strength to increase my hit damage, or would that be melee? I don't know what that is. What is that skill? I probably should get like a Wikipedia page up and see if there's anything on there. Okay. Oh, I guess I can block. That makes sense. I'm not sure if I could before, or if I can now, just because I got that perk. Something I'll test in the future. Okay, I randomly crashed there. The game crashed to desktop, so again, beta is beta, or beta is beta, whatever. But I can change how my character looks, but all of his stats here I have saved. Currently killed 2 enemies. I remember killing 1, did I kill the second? Not entirely sure. And where am I this time? In the same area roughly. There is a developer in chat. Now, the devs have said they're going to change, you know, the game is going to be changed, balanced, tweaked on player feedback, so everything is going to come from players basically. But yeah, I hope that's something you change, because if you hold down the sprint button you'll just sort of sprint forward. Oh, bugger, is that me again? I don't want to die again. That second death from the player could have been avoided if my sensitivity settings were a bit better. I think I've managed to lower them now since the game crashed. But, yeah. I was busy flailing all over the place, missing, and it just wasn't very good. Can I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Get out of here! Not only am I going to get eaten, I'm going to sit down sunshine. There's a player coming up. Maybe I can hear him, hear his footsteps, but I doubt it somehow. I guess I increase melee, hopefully it'll increase melee damage. Not entirely sure. I'm assuming that means a power attack perhaps, I'm not too sure, and then the end one was a backstab. But yeah, while you're sprinting, you cannot go left or right, you cannot strafe, so it kind of makes sense, but it also means if you're trying to keep up with someone, it's kind of tricky. Also, backpedaling is same speed as walking, you know, jogging forward. That needs to change in my opinion. You can't have people, otherwise you're going to have people, you know, walking back while firing. And then melee characters are never going to have a chance now. Same with jumping, you still move the same speed when you jump as well as when you're jogging. So you can imagine that's going to make it very difficult to hit another player if they start bunny hopping around you. And I know a couple of my friends have mentioned this is sort of something that puts them off this game. And I guess it is possible to do that, just bunny hop around someone to evade attacks, especially when you move at that speed, but I'm hoping with enough player feedback they'll change it, because things like this can really ruin the game, or at least make it like impossible to play as, say, a melee character. There's a bunch of really cool places, a lot of detail in this world. The map's just gorgeous, but right now I'm just trying to evade players because I'm getting my ass kicked. I need to get a bit of practice in this game before I start doing any more videos. Now, I think I may do a few more, treat it the same way I treated DayZ, you know, sort of semi-series. If you guys want that, just let me know. I'll record my exploits, my fights, and all that good stuff, but right now, it's mostly me just dying, so there isn't really going to be too much more to this video. But what I will say is, I'm enjoying it. Even though I've been killed, it's mostly just due to a few technical errors, a couple of things that need changing. But it's cool. The environment is just lovely. You know, I love it. Nice big city, a lot of detail. You can go into most of the buildings. The Nether is an interesting sort of enemy to fight. I'm on the map. Okay, I'm on the very edge, so. Yeah, good to see what else, you know, what other types of Nether there are. Now, I have heard that there are objectives in this game. In fact, I've seen devs release videos on it where you can see what with others to complete an objective, so that's going to be pretty cool. Now, I have a feeling it's just my bad luck, but I haven't seen much in the way of loot. And like I said, I think that's my bad luck because I've been watching some streamers and everywhere they go, they've just been picking up all sorts, so... So yeah, but as you can see, players shoot me straight away on sight. So that's the type of game it is. It's not really survival against the Nether, it's survival against other players. But hey, that's where part of the fun is, so... Hunt or be hunted, kill or be killed, that type of thing. They may, I'm hoping they may allow private servers, that way you can do, you know, a whole PvE. Burning chopper there, how did I miss that? It's prone weapon crawls. Oh, there's some money. Some small bills. Sweet, okay, so now we're finding stuff, that's good. A large wad of cash. Sounds of a creature from hell. How much money do I have? $35. What can I buy? I guess I can only access the marketplace when I'm in the safe zone. I don't think I'll be making it to the safe zone in this video, but I'll do it in another one. I'm expecting to be shot again here soon. Bandages here that also looks like bog roll. Pain pills. Okay, pain pills just gave me back some health. That's good to know. Bandages will do the same, I imagine. Don't think it's worth wasting them yet. A lot of loot around here, that's good to know. Maybe I was just in areas where players have already looted. That's quite possibly a reasonable explanation. Big old first aid kit. I want weapons though. A med kit isn't going to do you much good if you've just been shot in the face and killed. Maybe over there there'll be a good place to go. Uh-oh. So is he following me? Kinda looks like it. I just saw a player. Am I crawling on them? Dear God. There's a player down the road. I saw him walking up. If I jump down, I might get hit by that Nether, but I can make it to the bridge. Oh. Is that a player or is that a Nether? He was fighting Nether, so I'm going to be fighting Nether as well. Let's just see if we can run and get out of there. You can't continuously run because you run out of... I ran off. Oh, there's two of them. Easy to kill. All this movement's going to be easy to run for players. Well, so much for them being quite rare. Alright, how is bandaging when in combat? Not too bad. I really need to stop blocking. I'm not quite sure how much damage that blocks, but Let's take a first aid kit. It's a healing wall on the base. Okay. Can I get somewhere safe? Alright, I've level 6 now. I've killed 6 Nether. No players though. Alright, so yeah, that basically unlocked a power attack. That might be useful. Eating food doesn't actually bring back your health, it just fills up your hunger bar. Hunger and thirst bar, in fact. Yeah, those players are really going at it. Yeah, they are really going at it. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Not till I've got a gun. I'll feel safer once I've got a gun. I'm pretty confident in my accuracy, so my sensitivity is lowered a little bit, but not with a knife, not when I'm about 50% health. But yeah, I imagine this game would be a lot of fun if you're playing with friends, goddammit. Alright, let's try out the power attack. There's 2 of them. Oh, he spat on me. He spat on me, this sod. Come on then. 2 hits with a power attack. Just to jump nicely. Level up again, sweet. Quickly see if we can upgrade again. I'm going to get shot while doing this here soon. Increase my melee. 10% damage by the sound of it. Ah, close out. It doesn't close out quick enough. Okay, I'm getting hunted down here by these Nether. And even though I'm killing them, they're chipping away at me and I'm losing health. I need to go scavenge some more supplies, but I reckon I'm going to get hits here soon. There he is. I'm walking in the middle of the street, kind of. Well, there's a rush here to hide me. I'm pretty sure the place can see me, deal with me here soon. There we go. It is possible to sort of, you know, weave in and out of them. I think the reason why I've been getting hit and it looks like lag is just because they're ranged, and their ranged particles aren't actually showing up. But yeah, this is the Nether, and this is just a quick look at the game. I'll be doing more videos on it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping to, you know, play with a few more people, so getting a little bit of a group going on, maybe a bit more interesting than seeing me running around like a headless chicken. But yeah, you can get the game now on Steam or from the developer's website. Just go to playnether.com. And again, thank you for watching, and check out my YouTube channel for more Nether content. Goodbye.